What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan.
My name is Bree.
And welcome to Youth One Now TV. We're super excited to have you. It's a new school year. You guys are in class. It's going to be good. You're probably just pumped to be back in school, I'm sure, right?
So excited
after the summer. In high school, Bree, I remember dreading the day when I had to go back to school.
Oh, yeah.
I would be counting down the days till the end of the year and counting down the days till I was graduating. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. And so we know how you guys feel, but we have a treat for you today. And we're going to share it with you. And we hope this actually helps with your school year.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, this is what it is. It's the 3 hacks to surviving school this year. And let me tell you, it's not just about surviving school. These hacks are going to actually help you thrive in school. Here's the first point. It's not about fitting in. It's about finding belonging. Let me repeat that one more time. Bree, that's good, isn't it?
So good.
It's not about fitting in. It's about finding belonging. Now, before you jump out at me and say, Jordan, everything has to do with fitting in my life. And I was like, I agree. We all struggle with this every day. Bree, you and I, we struggle with this. Guys, your parents probably struggle with this, your teachers. It's all about fitting in this world. That's like fashion. It's, it's things.
Universal.
You gotta buy more things to fit in, and you gotta act certain ways. Well, listen, we understand that, we struggle with it, but once you find out what belonging is, you're gonna be like, I want that, man. Mm-hmm. I want belonging. And so, Bree, has there ever been a time in your life, let's talk about school life, where you found yourself trying to fit in and it just didn't feel right?
Yeah. So I homeschooled my whole life until high school. And in high school, I went into it. But I noticed that people fit in lots with fashion, with clothes and with just different brand stuff. If you're not wearing something cool, you're weird or whatever. And I have my own sense of style. But I kind of wanted to fit in because I'd never been in a public school before. So I was just okay, I got to dress like them to fit in. And it just wasn't me. And I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't feel like I fit in.
Yeah. Well, the same thing happened to me, except I almost got arrested. So no, and seriously, my friends wanted me to start stealing some things off cars with them. And I thought, man, I don't really have a choice. For me to continue to be their friend, I just got to do this. And I didn't want to do it. And it wasn't me. I ended up doing it, and guess who I got caught by? An ex-police officer, right? No. So I didn't do that again. I learned my lesson. But here's the thing is I just didn't want to do it, and I was pressured to doing it because all I wanted to do was be liked by somebody, right? And it didn't feel right. And that's essentially what fitting in is you're adapting to the group, or you're changing yourself to be accepted by that group or that person. Okay, and this is the beautiful part of it, is belonging is the exact opposite. Belonging says you actually don't have to change yourself. It's coming as you are, being yourself, and being accepted by others for being that person.
Man, that would be sweet.
Isn't that so good?
Yeah.
Right? And so, how do you actually apply this to your life? Well, here's the hack, is surround yourself with people who don't require you to change who you are to be their friend.
That's fire.
I'm going to say it one more time because this is so important to all of us, even you and I, Bree, right now. Surround yourself with people who don't require you to change who you are to be their friend. Right. Okay, should we move on to point number 2?
Number 2.
Point number 2.
Here we go.
Build yourself up. Don't buy into the labels. Build yourself up. Don't buy into the labels. Have you ever seen that YouTube video, Bree, where that girl's standing up on the desk in front of the mirror? She's like, I'm strong.
Oh, yes.
I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I can do anything. I love my dad. I love my mom. Yeah, you've seen
I love it.
Right? So I have a daughter. She's 3 years old. Her name is Sailor. She's the cutest thing ever. And I started doing this with her, right? I was like, I'm just going to see. So I would speak truths into her life and say, Sailor, you're strong. You're beautiful. You're smart. And I was getting her to repeat it after me.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. The other day, we hadn't been doing this for a while. She just pipes up at the dinner table and she's like, Dad, I'm strong. I'm beautiful. Ah, and it was amazing. And I was like, man, first of all, I can't believe that you remembered that.
Yeah.
But we had been repeating it so much, and words are such a powerful thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been repeating those truths in her life so much that she actually started believing it.
That's
and
amazing.
she got off the chair. She was trying to lift up the chair. It was too heavy for her. She wasn't that strong yet. But it was pretty cool to see. So then my question is to you, Bree, what's a bad label and what's a good truth in her life?
Mm-hmm. So in my life, because we're all human, we all believe labels. One of the labels that I believed was that I was stupid and I was dumb because I just wasn't good at school and all this stuff. And people said it to me and I started to believe it. But I surrounded myself with a person who is kind of like a big sister to me, or like a mentor, kind of like almost like a mom figure as well too. And she knew that I wasn't good at school, but she also pulled out things that were true about me. And she's like, Bree, you might not be good at school, but you're good at this and this and this and this. And at first I didn't believe her because I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But she did it so often, I started believing it myself. And I think that's the difference between good labels and bad labels. So it's super important that you surround yourself with people who encourage you and find someone who is older and wants to mentor you like that.
That's so good. It reminds me of the quote is listen to the truths from those that care about you, not the labels from those who could care less about you.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the hack for this point. Surround yourself with people that care about you and speak truth into your life, and repeat those truths to yourself every day of the year in front of the mirror. It could be by yourself in the room. It seems corny, but all you have to do is just repeat those truths to yourself every day. And it's the power of words is you're going to start to believe those positive things about you that are actually true, rather than listening to those negative labels that people try to give you every day.
Yeah, and it works, and it's powerful, and it might seem silly at the time, but you just call whatever you want to believe about yourself, you just say it. Man, it's a powerful thing.
So good. Should we move on to number 3 really quick? Okay, last point. Here we go. Consume your life with compassion, not drama. Let me say it again. Consume your life with compassion, not drama. What do we mean by this? Quick story. I want to jump in quicksand. Right? Kind of random, but I do. Have you ever seen quicksand before?
Only in the movies.
Okay, me too. But if I saw quicksand, the first temptation I would have is be like, I'm going to see if I can get across this thing. Right? I'm going to see if I can stand on this, see how long I can stand on it without sinking. But the thing about quicksand is it doesn't take long before it actually starts to consume you. And how often is drama like quicksand? Right?
All the time, almost every single time.
Is you just want to kind of put your foot in. You want to see if you can run across it. You just want to hear that thing about that person and what they said and who they hurt and all that kind of stuff. And very quickly, you're just going to be consumed by it. And essentially, it's gonna ruin your day. It's going to ruin your week. It's going to make you feel. It's just not going to feel good at all. It's going to consume your life.
Yeah.
Right. And so, what do you do with that? Well, you try to avoid it at all costs. Right?
Totally.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's drama that you just can't avoid. There's family drama. There's things where you want to stick up for the other person. We're going to talk about that really quick here. But there, 95% of the drama that we actually hear day in, day out, like the pettiness, the bullying, all that kind of stuff, is you just want to avoid it. You just want to avoid it at all costs like quicksand. You just want to walk around it. Because here's the thing. Is the more you avoid drama, the more it's actually going to avoid you because you're not giving in to it.
That's really good.
So then we talk about the drama that we just can't avoid. When it's bullying, you probably want to stand up for the person.
Oh, yeah.
You want to make sure you're not just a passerby. What do you do with that kind of drama?
So with that kind of drama, one thing that I can share as an example is way before Youth One started, there's a rumor about this girl and she was pregnant, and no one knew if it was true or not, and everyone wanted to know her business and who the guy was and la 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 la. And obviously I'm curious too, and I'm I kind of want to know, but I really kind of felt bad for her because I'm like, man, if I was in her position and people were talking about me, that doesn't feel good at all. So it was a little weird, but I went up to her and I asked her, I'm like, hey, is this true? And she's like, no, it's not. And she was like, thank you for coming and asking me instead of being involved with it. I'm like, oh man, that's a big difference. And even if it was true, I could still stand up for her and be like, hey guys, if people are talking about it, and hey, it's not even your business. It doesn't even matter. But I really put myself in her shoes and kind of got her perspective.
Yeah, you were being compassionate. Yeah, exactly. And that's what we mean by consuming yourself with compassion is essentially loving others, putting yourself in their shoes and saying, if this was me, how would I want people to react to this situation? And it all comes back to that. Compassion changes your reaction. You're going to react differently when you actually are compassionate for the person that drama's about, or the people or the group.
Yeah.
Cool. So what do you do with that? Well, here's the last and final hack, is surround yourself with people that constantly talk good, not bad, about others. And when drama comes up, that petty drama that you can avoid it at all costs and
shut it down.
Shut it down. Should we review really quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, point number 1. It's not about fitting in. It's about finding belonging. Here's the hack. Surround yourself with people who don't require you to change who you are to be their friend.
I love that one.
So good. Point number 2. Build yourself up. Don't buy into the labels. How do we do that? Here's the hack. Surround yourself with people that care about you and speak truth into your life, and repeat those truths to yourself every single day of the year.
Oh yeah.
Cool?
So important.
All right. Point number 3 and last point, consume your life with compassion,
not
drama. Okay? Again, compassion changes your reaction. Here's the final hack. Surround yourself with people that constantly talk good about others, not bad. And when drama comes up,
shut it down.
Shut it down. Guys, we love you. We hope this helps with your year. If you have any questions, let us know. Direct message us. Talk to us in person at Youth One. We're kicking around. And once again, like, share, and
subscribe.
We hope you have a good day. See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.